Bonjour, hello, welcome to another video in Max Mountain World. I seem to find myself in some pretty beautiful, amazing places, and today I'm going back over, a quick visit over to where I used to live in Super Devil Wee, in the Devil Wee mountain range. Now to get there from here, after the winter they open the Col du Noyer, which isn't a high one, it's 1664 meters, but it's in a huge bowl that kind of collects a lot of snow in the winter, and it's one of these mountain passes that has to close for winter. So over to the video now. I'll quickly explain what I'm doing, and then yeah, here we go, the Col du Noyer. So I'm just at the side of a little picnic spot here, you could call it, and hopefully I'm going to get this done before all this stuff arrives. So far it's been quite a nice day. Now the Col du Noyer is up there, and it's, as I say, 1664 meters. I'm about just over 500 meters below that in altitude, and what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to take the road up the north side of this, which kind of, as I say, it's in a bowl and it kind of snakes its way all the way up and snakes its way. It's a very, very dangerous road, and snakes its way up there, and then, sorry if I'm a bit wild here, and then at the top a particularly twisty, steep, narrow, rocky bit, and that will take us up to the Col du Noyer, which is up the top there. So just to explain, the village of Noyer, Le Noyer, is behind me, and this used to be a 10-kilometer shortcut when I lived in Devil Wee to get over to this side where there's all sorts of stuff, the road north, the road south, the road east, whatever. But it is very, very tight bends, and very steep in places, and there's not much to stop you falling off the mountain in most of the places as well. So this gets particularly so the higher you go up it. It's about a 500-meter climb from the barrier, which I'll start at, and I'll just do it non-stop to the top. No racing, no messing around. As I say, it is a dangerous road. So here we go, the Col du Noyer and the road up the north side. So the village all about me, Le Noyer, and we'll head up here. 6 kilometers and about 500 meters of climb. And the barrier's just round the corner here. I used to do this place a lot, which you can't do in winter, obviously it gets very, very snowed up. But all sorts of warning signs, all sorts of stuff. Absolutely spectacular drive, and at the end of this video I'll do a quick view check from the top because it is absolutely spectacular. Okay. Route difficile, a difficult road for the next 6 kilometers, it says. Right. Oh. Tour de France comes up here, or comes down here, goes up the south side and down the north side here. There's a lot of bikes and all sorts going on here. I've got a couple motorbikes behind me, so I'm gonna just let them go through here. This would be a great road for bikes. I'm not going to even think of trying to keep up with these guys, but if I'm fairly close behind them, they should slow down anything that's coming against me. But they've gone. Does get progressively twistier and more dangerous the higher up you go. Welcome to the Col du Noyer, 1664 meters. Find somewhere to get parked up. Car park seems like a good idea. So just beyond the car there, down the south side, is Devilwy over there in the ski area, the ski stations of Devilwy and Le Jeu de Loup. Don't know if the camera's actually going to bring in the scale of this. This is a restaurant called Napoleon. There's loads of restaurants Napoleon because it's at the side of the route Napoleon. And we'll go and check out some views over the viewpoint there. Well, it's called the Refuge Napoleon, but outside here in summer, tables and stuff, and the restaurant is on the side there. Popular with motorbikes. You can see popular with push bikes as well. So the viewpoint is over there. I'm going to head out there now. So just as I head out there, I'll keep this to the side, let you see what's going on. And yeah, it's a great fun road to drive, but you have to respect that it's dangerous. Some points it's 200-300 meter drop off the sides, and when you're on the right hand side going up the way that I did at the start, goodness me, you can see over, it's a bit scary. But I'll have a quick look at these views over here as well, and that's it. That's today's visit to the Col du Noyer. Thanks for watching. This is very popular in the summer. Luckily, I'm here just before summer season official. And they've got these picnic tables everywhere. They've even got wooden picnic loungers too. Pointing in direction of north. I don't know why, they won't get much sun there. And I'm not sure if the camera picks up the scale of this. That is massive. And this must be the biggest orientation table that I've ever come across, telling you where everything is. Wow. And just to look at the reality of that, what a view. That is astonishing. And to give the scale of this, where I started doing the video was, hopefully I can get this, get my orientation right. You'll recognize the buildings. I was down there to the right of these 4 cars in that parking area. Zoom out and you'll see the scale of that. 500 meters below. Wow. Awesome. And we've got the road up as well. I think this orientation table is also doubled up to stop people doing what I'm doing now and falling off the side. But I don't intend falling off the side, and sorry about the wind noise, but like so many calls, it kind of sucks a load of wind through it. More of these loungers across the side there. Again, not facing south, so wouldn't get too much sun on them. But there's the road up on the north side. Found me a waterfall. And over here you can see the road up that disappears underneath me for one of the switchbacks, and then it heads away up there, another switchback, and we end up at the Refuge Napoleon with a few spots of rain coming. I've just timed this perfectly.